Hey everyone, I'm Lauren McMillan. You've made it to day 15 of our 15-day Yoga for Athletes challenge. Let's come onto our backs to begin. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Bring your arms overhead and bend at your elbows so that you're holding on to opposite elbows, letting the forearms rest behind you. Flex through your feet, your toes are pointing up to the sky. Now, as you take a deep inhale, breathe into the rib cage. So on your inhale, it's like you're lifting your ribs up to the sky. As you exhale, pull the ribs down, engage the deep abdominal muscles. Squeeze all the air out. And again, inhale. Lift through the lungs, lift through the diaphragm. Exhale, draw the core in, drop the rib cage down. A couple more times like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale completely. Lower your arms down. Walk your feet in so your knees are over the ankles. Arms are down by your sides. Palms pressing down into the floor. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, press the lower back down. Inhale, begin to lift your hips up, coming up one vertebrae at a time, lifting up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Remember, chest is reaching toward chin, but chin is reaching away from the chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. You can keep your arms by your sides. If you want to get more into the middle and upper back, bring your arms out like goalpost arms, bent at 90 degrees. Start by pressing the lower back down. Inhale, start to lift your hips up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Let's do one more time like that. Press the lower back down, start to peel your hips up. Exhale, slowly lower down. If your arms are out like goalpost arms, bring them back down by your sides. Press the lower back down, start to lift your hips up, reach the arms overhead, and then reach all the way behind you. So fingertips and knees are reaching in opposite directions. Hold here. Sweep your right arm down, so it's like you're doing a side crunch on the right side, and reach your right fingertips toward the right ankle. And then come back to center, both arms reach behind you. Lower your left arm towards your left foot, reach crunching through the side. Come back to center. Lower the hips, lower the arms all the way down. We'll do that one more time. Press the back down, peel the hips up, reach the arms overhead. Lower your right arm down, side bend, reaching toward the right ankle. Come back to center. Left arm down, crunch through the side body and reach. Come back to center. Lower all the way down. Arms return to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. As you come back to center, lower your feet down. Heel toe your feet to the outer edges of your mat, or maybe even a little bit wider. Bring the arms back out like goalpost arms. Take an inhale, drop your knees to the right. Bring your palms toward the floor so you're rotating through the arms. Exhale, bring your knees up to center. The backs of your hands find the floor. Take it to the left. Palms come down. Come back to center. Again, like that. Drop the knees to the right. Palms come to the floor. Everything comes back to center. One more time to the left. Bring it on back to center. Let's reach through the arms this time. So inhale, drop your knees to the right. Reach the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch. And coming back to center. One more time to the left. Reach. Come back to center. Heel toe your feet closer together. Place your hands behind your thighs. If you'd like, you can rock yourself up to a seat or just swing your hips to one side and make your way on to your hands and knees. Let's take just a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift through the heart, lift the hips. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, round the spine. From here, lower all the way down to your belly. Extend your legs out behind you. Instead of having your inner thighs touching, let's take the legs to the outer edges of the mat. Tops of the feet are still pressing down into the floor. Bring your hands below your shoulders. Gaze is down the bridge of your nose. Take an inhale, start to lift your gaze up, lift the sternum, come up just a little bit. Exhale, lower down. And do that again. Press the feet down, lift through the heart. Exhale, lower. From here, take your hands off your mat. So up to the corners and then maybe out a little bit wider, tenting up on the fingertips like spiders. Press the feet down, press the fingertips down. Inhale, lift up for a cobra variation. And exhale, slowly come down. Do that again. Inhale, lift up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, look over the left shoulder. Lower down. Inhale, lift up, come to center one more time. And exhale, lower all the way down. Return your hands below the shoulders. Bring the legs closer together. Press up through all fours and send your hips over your heels, coming into child's pose. After a couple of breaths, lift yourself up to your hands and knees and bring your right foot forward, bringing it either between the hands or more toward the outer edge. Drop the hips down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, send the hips back, half split. Flex through the right toes. Come forward into a lunge, lift the heart. Exhale, send the hips back. Come forward into your lunge and then lift your torso, placing your hands on your thigh. Press your hands into your thigh, scoop the belly, and press your left hip forward, and then maybe drop your hips down just a little bit so that you're deepening the stretch for your left quad and the left hip. Breathe. Release, frame the foot, step the right knee back to meet the left, and switch sides. So left foot comes forward into your lunge of choice. Start by dropping the hips down, reach your heart forward. Exhale, send the hips back, half split. Come forward, lift the heart. Exhale back. One more round forward. Exhale back. Come forward, this time pause here. Lift your torso, place your hands on your thigh. Press your hands into your thigh, scoop the belly, press through the upper back like you're spreading the shoulder blades apart, and then press the right hip forward, opening up the right quad. Release, lower the hands down. Step the left knee back to meet the right. Step both feet into a high plank. Send the hips back, downward facing dog. Let's take a wide downward dog here. So take the feet out wide. As you inhale, come forward into a wide plank. Send the hips back, downward dog. Do that again. Inhale forward to a plank. Exhale, hips go back. Now come forward to your plank and hold here. Bring your right knee and your left elbow toward one another and then extend out. Trying to keep the hips level. Bring left knee and right elbow together and out. Do that again. Right and left. One more time. And left. Send your hips back, downward dog. Walk your feet back to about hip width apart. And then walk your hands to your feet, finding a forward fold at the back of your mat. Slowly come all the way up to stand. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Turn to face the long edge of your mat and find warrior two, starting with the right foot forward, left foot back. Arms come out wide. Check in with the right knee. Make sure you can see the right big toe. Sink deep into the hips. Now as you inhale, straighten the leg, arms come overhead. Turn the right toes in, turn the left toes out, and sink into warrior two. Press the feet down as you come up and switch sides again. Turn the right toes out, bend into the leg. Press down as you come up, turn the toes, go the other way. Come up, turn the left toes in, right toes out. One more round, adding reverse warrior this time. So reach the right arm up and back. Come back to warrior two. Lift up, turn the feet, bend into warrior two, Left palm flips up as you reach up and back. Lower down to warrior two. Press up, lower the arms down, and step your feet all the way together. Shake it out. We're going to finish with a dancer pose, which might seem like your basic quad stretch, but we're going to take it a little bit further. So start by shifting your weight into your right leg. Remember not to lock the knee out, but keep a bend in your knee. Catch your left foot with your left hand. Draw your left knee so that it's in line with the right, and think of pressing your left hip forward. You might already be feeling a pretty intense stretch right here, and maybe this is where you want to stay today. If you want to work on your balance a little bit more, extend the right arm up toward the sky. Find your focal point. And if you'd like to go further from here, start to kick your foot into your hands. So it's like your foot is trying to kick away from you, automatically lifting your arm up behind you. Keep that action happening and start to reach your right arm forward as the torso leans forward as well. So always keeping that foot to hand action. Core stays engaged. And then when you're ready to come out, lift up, release, and shake it out. One more side. Shift your weight into your left leg. Catch your right foot with your right hand. Knees come in line together. Start by pressing the right hip forward. Option to stay right here and maybe just work on your balance by taking the left arm up. To go further, begin to kick your right foot into your hand. Keep that action as it lifts your right arm up behind you, and then maybe start to lean forward. So your foot and your arm are reaching in opposite directions. When you're ready to release, come out of it, lower down, and shake the legs out. Come back to center, take the feet out wide. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Bring your feet in a little bit so that the heels are in, toes are out. Hands come to heart center and come all the way down into a squat. Elbows press against the knees, palms press together, lengthen through the spine. Breathe into the hips and the lower back. Carefully release one hand at a time, coming down to a comfortable seat, and bring your hands together in front of your heart. Congratulations, you've made it through all 15 days of our 15-day Yoga for Athletes challenge. Hopefully over the course of these 15 days, you've learned some movements, some breathing techniques to help you work on your balance, your mobility, your focus. If you like this series, please share it with a friend. Also subscribe to stay up to date on more videos and tips. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.